This is me a day before Chemie Abitur. Right now, I don't know, I'm not feeling stressed, but in a way I am because I don't feel like locked in. So I'm a bit worried. But then also, like, I know everything. Like, I've been studying since the holidays for this, like, actually. And, like, it's all in my head, and I know this, and I can probably bring it out whenever, and I should probably do Aufgaben. I don't know if I will. If I find that spark again for Chemie, I will. Right now, it's not here. And it's kind of worrying. However, I will be watching Bizo's crash course. All of this, even in German, I mentioned it. That's crazy. Anyways, for real, getting me through Abitur. Again, I'll probably try and edit the picture here because I would highly recommend following him or subscribing. Yeah, this is YouTube. Subscribing. If you're German or speak German. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna watch that 2-hour crash course and like half of the second one because I don't need to know Elektrochemie because this is Grundkurs. And, well, and also I'm not taking in the whole third term. He is. But he did that in second Halbjahr. Anyways, I'm doing Elektrochemie in the fourth Halbjahr. Anyways, I'm gonna watch that there because I feel like the last time I watched that, I got back in the Chemie flow and I was like, yes, let's do this. But like, yeah, so maybe if I watch it now, I'll get back in the flow. Then maybe I can do a practice thing. And the thing is, I didn't go through the Probe Abi again. Like, I wrote it. It didn't go too great looking back. But like, in a moment, I felt fine. It was pretty decent. However, my throat is a bit funny. However, I did go through it a bit. I was more looking at the answers, but I didn't actually test myself. And I told myself so many times that I was going to make tests for myself, but I didn't. And I'm a bit worried. But you know what? Like, I actually know everything. Like, someone says, okay, I'm saying like a lot. If someone says something, I'm stressed. If someone says something, like, oh, how do you do this here? I'll know. I'll be like, yeah, and it's like this here and that. But the thing is, I kept on looking at my notes when I was explaining it on my whiteboard. But that was more for like radikalische Polymerisation, which is what I did today. But the thing is, I know it all. I'm just like, I have the Hilfsmittel, so I might as well check. But like, the math part is kind of fun though, like the Titration. I hope that comes in. And I'm just gonna go over that. I'll go over that there and that Chemie playlist he made. Highly recommend checking that out. Like, I know everything on those videos and stuff. I'll just go through to listen to the enthusiasm in his voice as he yaps on about Chemie, and it will hopefully get me back in. I'll be like, yeah, exactly. And get me excited for tomorrow, like, you know, hyped up. Yeah, I even wrote that on my to learn list. I have their Mesomerie, which I did look through, and I finally did the Nachweisreaktion. It wasn't even that bad. And now I'm gonna do the Gleichgewicht stuff. Also, it's really nice now because I messaged on the Combi group chat. If anyone who's doing like Chemie mündlich wants notes, they can have it. So now I know what to do with my notes, and it doesn't feel like I just made it pretty for no reason. Even though like making it pretty and like the color coding helps me understand. But you know, it's nice to know like I have someone to give it to. Or like, you know, someone else who can benefit from it. Even though mündlich is in a while. It's at the end of this term, I think. Yeah, it's in October. Right now it's July. But like, also I don't know when I should go to sleep, and I don't think I can sleep right now or anytime soon. Wait, what's the time? It is 7 o'clock. It also saw the 24th of July. Oopsies. Yeah. I don't know. I just need to somehow fall asleep. Also, like, my cramps were so bad today. I took a tablet that worked when I had an extraction, and those tablets worked then. Now it only dampened the pain. Like, bro, my stomach. These cramps are so bad that the medicine doesn't even work. And the medicine that worked for a whole hole in my a whole hole in my mouth doesn't work for my uterus being like. Anyways, I think the bio kids have it worse because I a lot of text, and then it's also like it's like a German comprehension. But then, oh, I didn't realize the camera was you. It's like a comprehension, but then with facts and then like random chemie. Ugh. And I think we have it bad. I think they're the ones that have it bad. Hashtag don't choose bio unless you're a Bio-Streberin. In which case, good for you. But I don't know, for me I chose Chemie because it's more exciting. So I need to get back in that. And this is me before Chemie Abitur. I might have a this is me after, or like in my German video, it will be like little pieces. Also, I haven't like probably I have edited it like so many times actually, and then I was editing on DaVinci Resolve on my iPad. Terrible on iPad. Did not work. Like it uploaded, but then it didn't properly. Anyways, CapCut it is. My sister doesn't want to send me a login details. Anyways, I have more important things to do than to worry about editing a YouTube video that right now no one is watching. Okay, this is me before Chemie Abitur. Okay, wir sind wieder hier und ich lerne jetzt durch das und alle meine Notizen und dann schreiben wir bald, ich glaube so in 10 oder 15 Minuten gehe ich hoch. Aber ja, wir sind zu weit. This is me after. How did it go? Okay. Like, okay. I safe didn't fail. I safe have like over 6 Punkte. Under 5 is a fail, so 4 under is a fail. 4 with, you know what I'm saying. Anyway. Like, I don't think I did too badly. But also, like, I definitely didn't get, likely didn't get 13 Punkte minimum. Because, I ran out of time. I didn't do a lot of the Aufgabe 4. I kind of wrote stuff down because like there was one small question with 3 marks about what Duroplaste are, and I knew that. I was like, yeah. Also, for some reason, I can never remember one of them. Like, there's Thermoplast, Elastoplast? Anyways, at least all of them weren't there. You just had to learn, like, how it is, like, Eigenschaften of it. So that was fine. The whole Aufgabe 2, though, I ate. I left no crumbs. I swear, everything in there is right. The last question, I think I maybe have, like, maybe 1 point or 2, a few points off. Because, like, I didn't totally understand that. The second Aufgabe was about Titration. That there, I knew in- und auswendig. And, like, I just, like, I had all of the videos from Biso in my head. And I was like, That whole, like, Säurebase thing, So that was good. I was yapping on. I was like, yes. And that's because of this here. By the way, we know that it's not a schwache Säure, because, or else there would be a Halbäquivalenzpunkt and blah, blah, blah. And then turns out I answered, like, the Aufgabe for the second 2 Punkt, whatever. And then I rewrote that, but I wrote it nice. It was going great. And then the part in Aufgabe 2 that I didn't quite get was the pH. Because I was like, okay, technically this here is a mittelstarke Säure, but I wasn't sure because I forgot what the, like, ab welchem Punkt it becomes mittelstark or somewhat schwach. And I wasn't sure because they gave us a thing with, like, the Masse that was 100 gram and the volume was 100 milliliter. And that was because it got put in a wässrige Lösung. And then we had to use that there with the PKS. Now I was thinking, okay, I was referring back to that one Titration video. And I think he said something about, like, the way this YouTuber is, like, my main studying, not main, but, like, carried me through this year, like, that study. Like, where I got the stuff from. Anyways, what was I saying? Yes, so, because he said that pH is gleich PKS, because you do something, then the math lets it be 0, so it's basically just PKS. And I was looking in the Formelsammlung, what do you call this? This book, the Tafelwerk. This is our Tafelwerk, by the way. I was looking in the Tafelwerk, and it said something like, okay, for the Mittelstarker, it's 1,5 Klammer PKS minus dekadischen Logarithmus von Stoff. And by the normal one, it's just like negative dekadischer Logarithmus von C, Konzentration from whatever. And, like, I wasn't sure because they said use the PKS and you don't use the PKS in the starke one. And I was like, but do we even need it? Because if it's the other one, doesn't the thing equal, like, pH is gleich PKS? And shouldn't I write that? But then I don't know, because like, what was the volume in the gram there for? And I was like, are they just trying to fool us? Because I don't remember exactly what he said in the video. I just knew that it was there. And I was like, okay, maybe they're just trying to fool us. But then I ended up writing. That's thermodynamic. No. Wait. Yeah. So I found this in the Tafelwerk saying großes M. So, Berechnung für die molare Masse ist gleich Masse geteilt durch Stoffmenge. And so it's like, okay, we have a mass in gram. Surely if I have gram and milliliter, and then I turn that into gram per liter afterwards, which is what I did. And then I have liter geteilt durch liter. And I think I had gram on the side. Somehow that gram and liter become mole per liter, because I mean, it's the formula for it. It should make sense, right? I hope so. Anyways, once I had the mole per liter, or the molare Masse, at least I hope I'm like understanding this right, because our teacher never explained what like the actual mole is, like molare Masse. She was just like, oh, do you guys know this? We were like, oh no, not really, like we get it, but we don't know it. And she was like, oh, you should. Anyways, she was like, oh yeah, it's kind of difficult to understand, you should know this. And then moves on, like, I blame her. And then, oh yes, we had to get the Stoffmenge. Oh no, I wanted the Stoffmenge because, like, you know, you put it in the negative dekadische Logarithmus. So I was following this here, Stoffmengenkonzentration C, which says C von B, the Stoff B, ist gleich the Stoffmenge des gelösten Stoffes B. Gelösten Stoffes. Shit. I did not realize it's gelöst. Anyways, I did that there. Geteilt durch Volumen der Lösung. So, what I put in for N was the new M, the new molare Masse, which I think I had 0,01 in liter, if I'm not mistaken, and then volume liter. Oh, and somehow the liters don't cross out. See, that's why I think I'm losing like a little bit of points, because then you get, no, the liters do clap, but then you get more. Anyways, that's what I did, and I think I got as a losing. No, then I put it in the one where you do use the PKS, so the mittelstarke one, which is so halb Klammer PKS minus dekadischer Logarithmus from whatever Wert I got from the Stoffmengenkonzentration. And with that, I got 2,87, and I just rounded it to 2,9 as the pH. So that's what I have. And yeah, let me tell you what the thing was, because it was I think it was Methansäure, but I like underlined the thing on the PKS-Tabelle thingy. The PKS-Wert was 3,75. I don't know. So either that was the answer or the one I got. I hope it's the one I got. Yeah, also, I wrote glucose, I like did the whole glucose thing wrong. And the thing is, I based galactose off glucose. And I based the new stuff off galactose. I don't remember what it was. But I forgot an O, Sauerstoff, in my glucose that just carried on to the rest of them. Otherwise, I think everything's right. I just need to like double check, because like glucose is such a simple thing. And I was like, learn it. And then for some reason, I only saw fructose stuff in the morning of, and I was like, okay. But I didn't do a fructose because that has the doppelbindung on the side, and I did not do that. But I don't know. And then I realized like afterwards that I needed another O, and I did that with a pencil. I don't know what possessed me that I wrote it with a pencil. And I was like, oh yeah, it's fine. I'll just go back and look exactly where it stands once I'm done. What did I do with pencil? I could have just done it with pen and then like strichen it out and then rewritten it. But like, it's fine. Hopefully I'll get like Punkte for the rest of the stuff and for explaining what a D-glucose is. Thank you, Study Flakes. Yeah. But like, it's pissing me off because now my thing is like C5H12O6. I think oh yeah, no, I have enough C-atom. C6H12O5. Yeah, that's what I have. Anyways, hopefully I'll get like a Teilauffgaben. So I mean, I think I will for sure. But and then Aufgabe 4 that I didn't probably finish, and that had to do with like the stuff, you know, the stuff that you wear when you go running and stuff, the thermal stuff. and why it can catch a flame. And I was like, I cannot think of a reason right now, and I don't really see any or much inside this text, and I have a minute left, so I scrabbled some stuff down. Otherwise, Aufgabe 3 was okay. Aufgabe 1 was also okay. That was the Aufgabe 1 was the Zeichnen of the Galactose and Glucose and Deglucose and stuff. See, that there I think I did okay. Aufgabe 3 was that Aufgabe 4? No, Aufgabe 4 we also had to like we had to zeichnen again, take like an Ausschnitt of the thing that they gave us, but I don't know they gave us an Ausschnitt, so I just wrote the Ausschnitt down again, and then we had to name it nach Jupak. I think the second one I did a bit more right, but the first one it's a bit iffy, but maybe they'll be like, yeah, it is Popan, slay. I hope so. But the rest, like, yeah. I mean, I just hope it's good. I hope I get at least live. See? I don't think I did too bad, though. I think I could have done better if I tied my time better, because I feel like if I wasn't running out of time and stressing. This time I was stressing. In German I wasn't stressing. This time I was stressing. I was a bit more calm and I tied my time ein better, then I think it would have been okay. Because I spent so long on the glucose thing. Like, because I was like, no, this is gonna be perfect. So much for perfect. Yeah. Then I think I would have had time to go through everything and go back and be like, oh, alright, forgot about this, let's do it now. You know. But there I was writing till the very last second, and I was like 3, 2, 1. And then it was like finished. And I was like, okay. Don't cry. Yeah. And I was gonna stay at school, maybe go talk to some friends in like the NSE, but then I only had them for a break. And then they go back to class and I have to sit there for another 80 minutes. Plus I think it's not even their break time yet. Maybe it's now only. But like, yeah. So I just took an Uber home. But on the bright side, it's finally over. I am done with schriftliches Abitur. I can now do other stuff, but I am going to learn more Chemie, Elektrochemie, so I can show off to my teacher in other ways, like, because she'll be like, damn, what happened? She did really well, like, well in the Abitur, and now she's the Prüfung, and now she's raising her hand, she's saying right stuff, and she's being kind of bitchy about it, but what? Yes, I need to be better than everyone, so I'm gonna do that. Not better than everyone, just to like show off to her, you know. I will be doing that, and I can focus on normal stuff now, and French. I think I'm gonna learn about the French books so I can like get my mündliche up. Plus, I can practice talking French because I'm doing that as P4 and Geschichte P5, and we have to einreichen our Themen, like our official Themen, soon. But I think I already did that kind of with my teacher, like the official Abgabe of the Themen. Yeah, I did that with my teacher already. So maybe I could start working on that. But right now I have, today's Friday, I have Saturday, Sunday. Tomorrow's midterm, but I don't know if I should go. I want to go. Don't know if I can. My mom lets me, or yeah. Then there's Sunday. Then Monday I will hopefully be getting my passport redone, because it's been expired for a few years. And I want to go to Germany. So yeah. Anyways, then I go back to school on Wednesday. And that is that. Thank you for watching my last vlog and opinions about Chemie Abitur. Bye.